Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm Upasana. I'm currently working as an SDE intern at JP Morgan Chase. And in today's video, I've got an exciting news for all of you. Adobe is currently hiring for their product intern role for the 2025 and 2026 batch. So if you guys are interested in working at Adobe, then watch this video till the end to know all about the selection process for this role. Hello. So starting with resume selection, this is the round that will get you through to the further rounds. So don't be in a rush and make sure your resume is up to date. Check the ATS score of your resume, it should be high enough. And if you're having a problem, I will be sharing the template that I use for my resume in the description as well, so you should go through that. And ensure that you know the stuff that you're writing in your resume, so that if in your interview you're asked about the things that you've written in your resume, you're able to answer them. So after your resume gets shortlisted, you will have to sit for an online assessment where you will be given 2 DSA questions and a number of multiple choice questions. The questions will be from CS topics that have been covered mostly in your second year and questions from probability and statistics. So after you get through the online assessment round, the next round is an interview, where you will have to start by introducing yourself. And in the next section, the interviewer will be asking you 2 DSA questions, which till date people have been asked medium level DSA questions from a variety of topics, say arrays, binary trees and dynamic programming. And these are standard questions that you will be able to solve if you follow lead code and Striver's SDE sheets, so on. So the next section, which may or may not happen for you, is about your resume. The interviewer will be asking you about any previous internships or projects that you have mentioned in your application process. So ensure that you are thorough with your resume so that you can answer questions on that. Next 20 minutes of your interview, you will be asked questions on fundamental CS subjects like DBMS and operating systems. So brush up your concepts on paging and semaphores and DBMS concepts like indexing. And if you don't want to study from college notes, then you can refer to platforms like Geeks for Geeks and search for the interview questions on these topics so that you can answer all questions with confidence. In the next 5 to 10 minutes of your interview, you will be asked whether you have any questions for the interviewer. So it is advisable to have well prepared questions from advance. So you can ask questions about the company, about the work culture that is practiced there, and about the interviewer's experience working in the company for so many years, and also about if you get into Adobe, what kind of work that you'll be assigned during your first few months there. So you can ask all these questions to the interviewer. And after this, the interviewer will also be sharing some insights into the work culture of Adobe. So this entire interview process will take around 1 hour. But what you need to ensure is you need to solve the DSA questions as fast as possible, because the questions will not be too difficult. You will get it if you practice from common sources. It will be known to you. What is the differentiating factor between the people who give the interview will be the time that you take to solve the questions. So pay attention to that specifically. You might also have an HR round. separately, or you might be asked HR questions in the previous round itself. So for that, you should go through some common HR questions asked in Adobe from platforms like GFG. So you will be good to go for this round. So I'll summarize all the rounds for you. So we'll be starting with the resume selection, followed by an online assessment where you'll be asked 2 DSA questions and some multiple choice questions. This will be followed by your interview, where you will have to prepare for medium level DSA questions and some core CS fundamental topics from the VMS and operating systems. And you might have HR questions in this round itself, or you might have a separate round for HR questions. So these are the 4 rounds that you'll have to go through for getting your product internship role at Adobe. And if you're finding my content useful, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and hope you have a great day. See you in my next video.